Hey guys, it's Jeremy here with the Guillette Group, and today we're going to be debuting the latest video in our neighborhood preview series, The Preserve at Corkscrew. We're going to show you everything there is to know about this neighborhood. We're going to go through the amenities, and then I'm going to drive through to show you what the two different builders did that make this place really unique. So hop in the car with us and take a ride. And remember, this is the Live Joy Southwest Florida channel. If you have questions, we probably have answers. Put your notes in the comments below or schedule your Calendly appointment below. 30 minutes, free consultation with us. We want to talk to you live. We're talking to people every day from across town or across the country. People are moving in droves here, and there's tons of questions to be answered. So reach out to us. We look forward to talking to you. Okay, we're pulling into the Preserve at Corkscrew from Corkscrew Road. We were actually on the east side of the neighborhood, so we turned left into the neighborhood. The Preserve at Corkscrew sits just before Bellaterra and then a little bit past Wildcat Run. So location-wise, it's much closer to 75. In fact, it's only about 2 miles from the highway. So great location for this community. I'm going to walk you through a couple things here, and I just want to make a note. So once we come through the gate, it's going to look like I'm going a little bit faster. That's just an editing technique. I don't want you guys to think that I go through these neighborhoods at 50 or 60 miles an hour. I basically just double up the speed so that I can shorten the time frame on these videos. So while we're driving through here, though, I just want to point out to you, there's a ton of preserve here, hence the name, the Preserve at Corkscrew. Lots of options, whether you're looking to have a lake view, preserve view, etc. You're going to see up past the stop sign here on the left, there's a large preserve area carved out there. And then we're going to basically turn around here in just a minute and make our way back towards the amenities. So while we do that, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of this neighborhood. So this was developed by the Cameratta Companies, which is the same company that's done Corkscrew Shores, the place at Corkscrew, and many other developments in this area and others. So it usually, they all have a really nice feel. One of the things that I want to point out in this community are the royal palms. You're going to see them everywhere. It's part of most of the yards. It's on the main drive in. And how you can really tell that this is just, a little bit more mature is just the height of the royal palms in the yard. So take a ride with me here. We're going to turn around basically and make our way now into the amenity center. We're going to spend a fair amount of time overviewing, what's available to everybody or what you get as part of this community. And then we'll talk a little more about the houses. Okay, so we're driving into the amenity center here. Again, this is the Preserve at Corkscrew. A lot of the names sound the same. It's probably confusing. So again, if you guys have any questions, drop us a comment below. We'll respond personally as quickly as we can. Certainly reach out to us on Facebook or any of our social media channels. So we just saw a quick shot of the community center, the clubhouse. We're going to come up the left-hand side. And as we pan to the right here, not that I'm inside the clubhouse, but that's actually the workout facility in that section there. And then we're going to move forward here a little bit. And part of what I wanted to show you is there's actually a neat little, I guess I'd call it a tot lot, but it's basically a playground. So you have a really nice kind of gym set up here, and then you're going to see a little bit beyond that are 2 swings. So if you've got grandkids in that are visiting, or if you're a young family yourself, this is a really nice community in the sense of having a dedicated area for the kids. It is fenced, so certainly they're going to be safe inside there. And then as you finish coming up the left-hand side of the clubhouse, you're going to see this really nice resort-style pool. So again, this was a development kind of built after Bellaterra and Stony Brook. They kind of learned a lot. They took lessons from those. You can see just the scale and the size of the pool. There's a big pool deck. There's plenty of chairs, to sit out at. There's some cabana-style sections towards the back. And then I'm going to show you, it's kind of neat. Well, here's the view so you can see the cabanas and then just a broader pan of the pool deck and then the pool itself. And you can see it's large. There's those umbrellas built in if you're one that wants the shade. Or like this guy here where it's 70 degrees at 8 a.m. on a Wednesday. He's soaking in the sun. So of course you have the hot tub. That was kind of a quick little shot. But then this is pretty neat. I'm going to walk up this left back side because I want to show you this deck area that they have. And it overlooks this lake and this fountain. But you can see the loungers are set up. It's super peaceful. I picture myself just reading a book back here. Okay, so now we're going up the right-hand side. And this is that same edit technique, the 2X. So I don't actually walk this fast normally, but I don't think you need to hear me talk the whole time just to get into the tennis courts. So I'm going to show two different shots here. This is the center court. There's two tennis courts to the left, and then when you look, I'm going to pan to the right here, you're going to see the pickleball that's set up. So there's actually 4 pickleball courts and then the 2 hard court tennis courts. Just a different view. This does back up to that same lake that was on the back side of the whole pool area, and then that deck that I showed you with the lounge chairs. So just a nice dedicated space. This amenity center is immediately on your left as you drive in, so it's super accessible. It's also where the kids would pick up the bus. So, okay, driving through the neighborhood, again, this is at a faster edit speed, but I just wanted to show you 2-story houses, single-family homes. There's tons of opportunities if you want to back up to a lake, if you want to back up to a preserve view. There's a variety of home sizes in here. Again, the builders were Pulte and Lennar. They're mostly the same floor plans that they're building today, whether it be at Corkscrew Shores or The Place or even Wild Blue. So if you love a floor plan, you know, you don't have to wait for the perfect lot or be in that certain neighborhood. You do have an opportunity, you know, to come into the preserve at Corkscrew. This is one of the front sections, so it's before you go over that hill towards the backside. And something I'll point out in here that I think is really striking in this part of the neighborhood are the royal palms, and they're really mature. So as you're driving through this part of the neighborhood, you're going to see people waving, but you're also going to see just, you know, the care of the homes, the quality, just the maturity of the palm trees. It's just really nice. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, this is just a video preview tour of the neighborhood, the preserve at Corkscrew.